1963, Mrs. Mary Durand Irons, Reverend clergy, faculty and staff, invited guests, family and friends of the graduating class, and especially my sister graduates. 14 years is generally considered a fairly long time, but the past 14 years of my life have gone by in the blink of an eye. As much as I've been looking forward to this day, I wish I could spend more time at the place I've called home for all these years. As graduation was looming closer, I started to reverse the feelings of exhilaration and impatience, and I started to get anxious, especially because I knew I would have to give this speech. Now, it's general knowledge that a valedictory speech should be interesting, that it should put a new spin on things, and I thought that a metaphor would be a good way to accomplish this. So I decided to relate this moment to that feeling you get when your alarm goes off in the morning, and all of a sudden, you have never been more comfortable, and you feel like you could just stay in bed for the rest of your life. But it's time to get up. And as terrifying as that is, I have absolute confidence in my classmates. And I'm not just saying that because it's what you say. I'm saying it because I've seen the resilience and bravery of this class. Each one of us has faced her own battles, some more trying than others. And the fact that we are all sitting here today is a testament to our ability to overcome. But not only have we just managed to get by, we've become title holders, record breakers, and seasoned champions. We have faced every challenge with an unbreakable spirit, and through our trials and triumphs, we have left a shining example of what it means to be BayView women. Throughout the past 4 years, we've proven that we are truly strong, and we are going to need every ounce of that strength going forward, because this day marks a change in our lives. Today, we abandon the comfort and security of youth and take that giant flying leap into adulthood. This is it. When we walk out of those doors, we become responsible for our own destinies. Pretty soon, we're going to have to start getting jobs and doing taxes, and that terrifies me. I'm scared to death, but in a way, that's what makes this so exciting. We're being pushed out into the real world, but at the same time, we're getting the opportunity to become our own people. The people we always imagined we would be when we were 5 years old. I'm sure some of you wanted to be astronauts when you were little, right? Well, you can do that now. I mean, unless you're too short or have poor eyesight, in which case you couldn't. But my point is that we can do more or less whatever we want with our lives. Now, it's pretty much guaranteed that we will face challenges at almost every step of the way. But I feel very strongly that each one of us has the potential to become exactly who she wants to be. There will be bumps in the road, and there may be times when we think our goals are out of reach, but nothing is impossible. As Audrey Hepburn pointed out, the very word says, "I'm possible." So, as we go out to face our respective futures, I would like you all to remember a few things. Remember the importance of being who you are. Figure out what you want and fight for it, because life is too short not to. Remember that there is a first for everything, and just because no one ever